the greatest rewards in practicing pharmacy over the years is to know that you've been useful and that you've been needed. And everything else will fall in place if you fulfill these two areas.
This is a blend of chemistry and science and those sort of things, along with interpersonal relationships with people.
I think the pharmacist is an integral part of the community medical health team.
But to be a pharmacist, I think first you've got to like people.
It means doing things for others, helping, helping them get well, keeping them well, just a feeling of satisfaction to be in a profession such as this.
Phone rings a lot of times, calling saying, "Hey Ralph, I went to the doctor today, he put me on this, what do I do? Should I take it, shouldn't I take it?"
It just makes you feel good to help someone out that really needs a bit of advice.
Most of my work has been involved in service to the public.
I think that's the secret as far as survival for the future is for not only the independent pharmacist, but the independent drug wholesaler. It's a question of service.
I think pharmacy is going to become a more significant part, not in the dispensing of drugs as much as in the education of giving medications properly. Physicians know how to diagnose. Physicians do not always know about drug-drug interactions within the body.
And so that's one of my big goals this year, is to try to improve compliance, both through teaching on the pharmacist level and in improving communications with the community.
The latest we've been involved in is the Children's Hospital Miracle Network, where we've collected almost $2,000 to give to the Children's Hospital Foundation.
And since many of our customers are children, we fill prescriptions for children, we felt that this is one way that we could help with the community.
I'm really proud to be a pharmacist. I'm proud to be a member of a profession that ranks #1 in trust in the United States year after year, and that's a very big, a very good feeling to be a member of that type of tradition.
And then at the meetings, we take the consensus view and put that through the proper channels to be heard as a group.
One of the major important functions that we can deliver to the patient is to build a rapport with him, and that includes giving him the choice to go and seek the pharmacy and the pharmacist of his choice, rather than have some third party dictate this choice to him.
And many HMOs and PPOs today that are in existence have closed pharmacy networks, which limit where a patient can shop for their prescription services.
Freedom of Pharmacy Access Bill will help both independents, chains, everybody in opening the field back up again, allowing us to be able to take care of our clientele as we have been able to in the past.
I'm completely for freedom of choice. The patron, as myself, may someday have to choose a pharmacy, and I'd like to know that I could choose it on my own criteria and not the criteria of an administrator.
I feel that any pharmacy should be able to participate in the program as long as they're willing to accept the terms.
They have the right of choice of their own physician. They have a right of choice of going to the hospital they want to go to, and so they should have the right to go to their pharmacist.
You only have to ask just a few of my customers about it. These are customers and friends. These are loyal friends that have dealt with me for a long, long time. And those are the people that you've opened the store for at 2 in the morning. And all of a sudden they're told, you can't deal with Frank. And that's like taking me out of somebody's life. That was important, it was important.
drug wholesaler, I think our role has often been more supportive. You know, how can we support the different functions of the Academy?
The Academy has grown in responsibility and recognition over the years to where today we have great input into many of the healthcare activities in the community on the local level and also on the state level.
Certainly people like our president this year tells us that I think it's got a great future because we're getting young people into this group now that's giving us leadership.
Academy is talking to old trusted friends or making new friends, new contacts. We're very proud to sponsor 2 $1,000 scholarships to the College of Pharmacy at Ohio State University.
I would say the value of the Academy is it's just an added dimension to our profession. It gives me a chance to meet the people that I talk to on the phones many times.
Going to the meetings and interacting with people that have similar problems or different problems, but interacting with them is also an experience and a learning experience, and you need to do that.
The Academy honored me several years ago with the honorary life membership, and I'll do anything I can to further the Academy. If you need somebody to sweep up after the meetings or empty the ashtrays, why, I'm available.
Several of the students at the College of Pharmacy are student members of our organization. And this year, we plan to involve the students at the university on a much higher level than we have in the past.
We have an excellent cooperation between our students in the Academy. They offer a $1 a year membership.
This year, thanks to Zach Scott and the Academy of Students of Pharmacy, we've got over 200 members, and we're thrilled about that. We want to keep those members, keep them happy, and then keep them after they graduate if they stay in the Central Ohio area.
I feel that the Academy can call the college home when they need to have space for a special function and their continuing education programs. And it's really maintained throughout a long period of time. There's always been good cooperation with the college and the Academy.
Students always challenge me when I have a student here as a preceptor in pharmacy or going to meetings, as you were alluding to. This is important because they see academics, they wonder how it really works in practice.
They can get into virtually any kind of line that they wish to once they've graduated. They can go into community retail such as we have. They can get into community retail and chain field. They can go to hospital. They can work with drug companies.
So it's always nice to go in the stores and see that you've had some influence on the youth.
Because it's a learning process always. I thought, you know, 30 years ago, gee, this is very interesting. So you know about penicillin, so you know about this drug or that drug. But today it's coming so fast, and wonderful things are happening, and you read about them, and it's like the education continues, and then you look back and say, gee, you know, if my profs taught me anything, they taught me how to learn and study. So that aside from anything else makes this an exciting business.
I believe from an economic standpoint there's a great future. I think that from a retailer standpoint there's a great future.
I can't think of anything more rewarding. It's total commitment, and when you do, you just get it back. It's just like, I think like anything in life, the more you give, the more you receive. So pharmacy has just been just a wonderful thing for me. I'm excited about being a part of that community.